Okay, I'm also joined by Ambassador Meera Shankar. Madam, your opening comments. I picked up some important things and discussed with the panelists like Northern Sea Route, portable nuclear technology. But from your perspective, what are the most important outcomes, Madam?
Well, I think firstly, it reinforces the India-Russia relationship because we have not had a visit by President Putin to Delhi, to India, for the last 4 years since the Ukraine conflict. So this is in a sense, a reinforcement that the relationship continues to be important for both countries. And of course, Prime Minister Modi has extended a special gesture to President Putin by going beyond protocol to receive him and at the airport and then driving in his personal limousine to his residence for a private dinner. But beyond that, I think both countries are now looking at a very important inflection point in the global scenario. On the one hand, you have the conflict in Ukraine and how it either, evolves or progresses on the ground or at the negotiating table is really going to be critical for any post-conflict scenario. The US has accelerated its efforts to find a peaceful solution. They had put forward an informal 28-point plan, which was not acceptable to Ukraine and Europe, which argued that it was too heavily weighted in favor of Russia. There have been some amendments following US consultations with Europe and Ukraine and consultations with Russia on the amended proposal, which was not acceptable to Russia, which said that there were certain points on which there was some convergence, but the crucial issue of territory remained open and was an area of conspicuous disagreement. So there is still quite a wide gulf between the two countries. In the meanwhile, Russia has been making inroads on the ground, on the territory that it claims, including most recently taking the city of Pokrovsk, which opens the way to other parts of the province. So, how this evolves is going to actually shape the post conflict scenario. If there is a peace which is mutually agreed upon, then you can see a scenario in which sanctions against Russia are gradually lifted. Russia is integrated and reintegrated into the global economy, and it becomes easier for India to navigate its separate partnerships with the US and Russia without grating on each other. So I think that is why India has such a stake in peace in Ukraine. And I think the Prime Minister mentioned this. And President Putin also said that he is also for peace. But of course, as I said, the negotiating positions remain wide, and the situation on the ground will impact how those negotiations go. If Russia is able to continue to make rapid gains, then you have one scenario. If it continues to be bogged down or make incremental gains, you have another scenario. So in this, we are not an active participant, but we are an affected and interested observer because we've borne the brunt of the consequences of the fallout between the US, NATO, Ukraine, and Russia. So for India, it's vital that this situation actually gets resolved. Secondly, we would have heard out President Putin, his assessment of where things stand, how the situation is likely to unfold, what Russia's concerns are. But beyond this, the bilateral relationship has come under pressure from President Trump's sanctions on our purchases of Russian oil his imposition now of not only high tariffs, 25% tariffs on account of oil imports beyond the 25% imposed earlier reciprocally, but also secondary sanctions on our companies or any entity importing oil from two Russian companies.
Okay.
So again, a point where you're likely to see some reduction of energy flows from Russia, especially because our private companies will assess where their balance of interest lies. Many have considerable exposure to the US market.
Ambassador.
So, very important, if I may just finish, so very important for India and Russia to see how they can find new directions so that the economic partnership between the two countries continues to become more robust and grow in future. So I think these two would have been the critical elements in terms of this visit, and of course solidifying some of the existing partnerships in strategic areas such as defense or nuclear energy or space. New areas such as critical minerals, artificial intelligence, and so on.
Okay.
But for India, also seeing how we can export more to the Russian market.
Okay.